Yo guys, how's it going? Yeah, I just been getting a couple of people asking me how I do my onboard air on my rig, and I just thought I'd do a quick video and show you guys how it's done. Basically that is my tire pressure monitoring system. So yeah, I said 11 pounds. I mean, obviously it's a little bit lower than what I would normally go with, but for the sake of this demonstration, this is what I'm gonna go with. So I have everything just kind of laid out here ready, just getting ready to hook it up and all that fun stuff. So basically what I do first, got this end, just plug it into here. The thing you want to make sure you do is plug those in before you hook your tires up, because once you start doing that, you'll start draining the air out of your tires. So these are the fittings. All I have to do is that, make sure it's snapped on, and that's how it goes on. Here, I just wanted to kind of show you something quickly. So these fittings, they're push to connect kind. So I can just do that, and if I want to air down quickly, I can air down all 4 tires at the same time just by doing this. By doing that. So one thing I did do is I put the switch on the driver's side. And the reason why I did that is because I got my tire pressure monitoring system on the dash, and it's on the driver's side. So I can just basically watch the pressure from here, and as soon as I get to 35, 37, somewhere around there, then I'll just flick the switch off rather than, you know, coming from the passenger side or wherever the switch is mounted. So I'll just flick her on, and away we go. Now I'm airing up all 4 tires at the same time. So at that point, I actually turned off the pump. Even though it shows us 30 pounds in the one tire yet, I'm just hoping it'll refresh to 36 or 37. One nice thing about this system is that it'll air up all 4 tires to the same pressure, which is awesome. And another thing you want to do too is keep in mind that the air that's coming out of the compressor is warm air, not cold. So you want to air it up to where you want it for when you're driving. So basically once it cools down, it's probably going to drop to about 34 pounds. So yeah, you just want to make sure you air it up to where you want it for operating temperature. What I did, because it's still showing 30 pounds, I took my tire pressure gauge, check the pressure on that tire, and it's showing 37 pounds on that one tire. So we're good to take that off and keep going. So another thing too, I'm sure you guys know, especially if you have the Kraken or something similar to it, do not unplug this until you unhook the tires on the other side, because if you start unplugging this, it'll start bleeding the air out of the tires on that side. So yeah, make sure you unhook the other all 4 tires before you start unhooking the main hoses. So in case anybody's curious, this here is for my inverter, which I installed myself. I did have to cut a hole in the bin here for the smart cap to do this, which I did with a Dremel. I mean, not exactly a nice cut, but really, who cares? I mean, you can't really tell anyways if it's nice or not. But yeah, the nice thing about this, I can tell how many, you know, what the voltage is on the battery and everything, so I know what level it's at and stuff like that too. So yeah, as you can see, that's where I got the compressor installed, on the side of the bin. And you can see the blue air lines running from it. That's my, I don't know if I want to call it my auxiliary battery power setup and everything. And there's my inverter. It's 1500 watts, which is probably kind of overkill. And the battery I'm using is a Marine Deep Cycle, which is made for this type of use, for draining and recharging. If I was just to use a regular car battery, I'd be lucky to get a month out of it. And everything's cleaned out back here because the smart cap is going in for some warranty work tomorrow, so I'm just cleaning everything out, making it easier for them. I just wanted to let you know how much I paid for everything here. So the compressor was $1,000. Bought it online. These air lines, this reel here, it's about 300 feet. That was actually $90. And the reason why I carry more or extra, same with these fittings, is because I don't know how they'll fare in minus 30 temperature if I ever go out camping. That cold, which I doubt it, but if I do, and when I'm airing up, if these lines break or snap, or these fittings snap, then I got spares right here, so I'm not stranded anywhere. But yeah, I just wrap everything up with these ties here, and my totes are back here. That's where they'd be going.